We're back at Eldora for the Goodyear Mudbash, the final event, the Holy Grail, where the win will count towards the chase and points are on the line. 30 truck field on poles rise Spray Tube for winning his heat. Michael Canton on the A4 will be to his outside. Then 30 have Landon Fenway, 4th Colton Young running out the top 5, Jonathan Buford. Then 60 have Bubba Sir, 7th is Greg Lee, 8th is Griffin Lynn, 9th is Keegan Thompson running out the top 10. You have Luke Rainey. Then for the rest of you, got Christian Richardson and Xavier Sullivan Jr. They have Trey Rainey and Code Luigi, along with Ray Sir and Alex Stewart. Then Michael Ferris and Danny Bright, James Ryan and JJ Reed. They have Justin Heath and Justin Zidell, William Seaman and Dylan Mills, and Keith Stevens and Gustavo Arocha, Isaac Nichols and Alan Bowman running out the field final row, Cynthia Bright in the 57, 2 are outside the 46, Jennifer Buford will start in the final position, the 30th position here today at Eldora. Rise Spray Tube past the pole, he leads the green flag after this starting command.
And now, race fans, the most famous words in motorsports.
Gentlemen, start your engines!
Guys, like I said, today, let's go out there and have a good solid day. Do your job, everything will work out just fine. I promise you that. We'll end up on a good solid top 5 with a chance of the victory here this afternoon.
30 laps, 30 trucks. I'm excited to go dirt racing here today. Pace truck in. 30 laps, Spurley Tube on pole, Canto to his outside. Restart zone, we're racing Eldora, green flag in the air. Pretty good jump there from Michael Canto on the outside, stays about even with Spurley Tube off the corner. The inside lane works for Spurley Tube, he'll clear for the race leaders. They hit 3 and 4 for the first time here tonight. And off of 4 they come. Land Fenway charging on the bottom lane, Spurley Tube off the track a little bit. Fenway really tight and loose off the corner. Spurley Tube leads lap 1 to battle for second. Here comes Jonathan Buford in the 77. He'll try and grab second after Fenway's misfortunes there for turn number 4. So Jonathan Buford does clear for second. Now here comes Greg Lee for that second position, number 99. Keegan Thompson the 51. Christian Richardson the 22. Here comes Trey Rainey the 18. They come off the corner. Now here comes Thompson to the bottom for 4th. That's for 3rd, excuse me. That's for 3rd. Lee will fall back to 4th. Richardson now trying to get underneath for that 4th position. Lee might fall outside the top 5. Trey Rainey the 18 won this race last season. The ironic part about it, he did not race in season number 1. The race here in season number 1, he did not race, and he won it the next season. As Richardson now bound for 2nd with Keegan, or bound for 3rd with Keegan Thompson. The 2nd place is trying to run down your race leaders. Rise Spray Tube has led from the outset, but here comes Jonathan Buford in the 77 as they battle for 3rd behind. The front 2 do pull away. Oh, is that Justin Zidell getting really loose off the corner? They were 3 wide stacked up there. Zidell trying to break his way into the top 10 right here. So he's marched forward from winning the last chance qualifier. Starting at the back of the field, it's not been bad for him. He's charged up to the front, but now he's going to get stuck up top as Isaac Nichols in the 29 moves to the bottom lane. Last season, the guy who did not make this race was Luke Rain, the 88. As this is actually the first time we've had both the Rainies in this race. Luke started up top. On the top lane, the 10th position, he's trying to march his way back forward, trying to gain lost ground. It's back up to the race lead. Jonathan Buford has just passed Riley Spray Tube. It's there 3 wide. Come off turn number 4 for 2nd. Spray Tube into the wall, almost down to Trey Rainey. Racer has the bottom lane through 1 and 2. And Sir will grab 2nd from Trey Rainey as Jonathan Buford tries to pull away. Here comes Greg Lee in the 99. He's 5th. Going to be going for a better position, but Landon Fenway gets to his inside. They have Christian Richardson, Keegan Thompson, Michael Canto running out the top 10. Bubba Sir, but not for long. Here comes Luke Rain, the 88. He's trying to charge back up into the top 10. Right now in the 11th position, but he's going for 10th right here in the 30th. Bubba Sir. Could this be a theme we see? The guy who was not in this race last season ending up winning it. Right now Luke Rain trying to do that, but he might need a caution to get caught. Whoa, Rainey almost with a bump from Landon Fenway as Jonathan Buford got into the wall in the 77 from the race lead, and now Racer is closed in to within about 2 truck lengths of that 77. Look at all the dust and the dirt flying up as look at Landon Fenway marching forward. He'll grab 3rd from Trey Rain, the 18. And Racer is hot on Jonathan Buford's tail. 20 laps to go this time by. And now down the back stretch. Battle for 3rd still back on. Trey Rainey trying to get back to the inside of Fenway. Let's look at this. A big run almost to his bumper. Might have given him a bump up the track. Fenway way up the track and into the wall. Trey Rainey may have done that. 20 laps to go. Racer goes way up the track. This might allow Trey Rainey to close in. Greg Lee in the 99 sitting there in the 5th position. Riley Spray Tube led most of the beginning part of this race in 6th. And Danny Bright up to 7th in the 39. Look at this. Greg Lee has to check up off the corner. And now it's a battle for 2nd as Jonathan Buford has really pulled away. 2nd, 3rd, and 4th are in a pretty good pack right now, battling hard. Once again, Fenway trying to give the bumper to Trey Rainey. Maybe that was supposed to be some retaliation right there for what Rainey did to Fenway. These two are not playing nice right now. Look at they're exchanging third, and that time was hard into the wall for Fenway and Rainey. Fenway gave Rainey a little bit of a harder bump through 3 and 4 that time than what Rainey gave to Fenway. So these two are getting very physical here inside the top 3. Greg Lee and Riley have now been able to close in. Bubba Sir, Danny Bright, Jennifer Beeford from the last position from 30th up to 9th, and Michael Ferris up inside the top 10. Your points leader trying to gain ground on second in points. Alex Stewart. Stewart right now currently mired back in traffic. Right now 27th as he's faded. Look at Keith Stevens, Cynthia Bright back here. Bright currently in the last position. So the front 3 have kind of calmed down. It's the battle now for 4th is Trey Rainey in the 18 and Greg Lee in the 9-9 battle. Lee will get to 4th. Rainey back to 5th. Look at Danny Bright for 6th. Dive bombs on the 9-30, and he'll grab those positions away. So Danny Bright up inside the top 10. He's right now currently running around the 6th position, going for 5th now. Trey Rainey in the 18 halfway this time by. John Beaver in the 77 leads, but look at Racer right to his back bumper down the front stretch into turn 1. 3-truck breakaway bound for the race lead. 15 laps to go. Fenway to the back bumper of Racer now. Beeford's watching out his mirror more than he's looking at his windshield probably. Here comes Land Fenway now to the bottom lane. Fenway for 2nd. He'll grab it at the start-finish line. He's diving it to the race lead. Gets a quarter panel down there, but can he hold it? He can. Side by side, down the back into turn 3. Landon Fenway in the 9-3. Still trying to get by the 77, and he will this time as John Beaver gets to the wall. Landon Fenway leading with 13 laps to go. 4th place, trying to run down. Jeff Beaver up to 5th now in the 46. Danny Bright trying to get 6th back as Trey Rainey falls back in the 18. Riley Tube is 8th, but here comes Bubba Sir for that position. Your top 10 right now is a battle between Richardson, Nichols, Thompson, Canto, and so many others. Now, Jeffrey Beaver gets to the wall. Danny Bright will grab the 5th position. As for the race, or for 2nd, excuse me, Racer, bound with Jonathan Beaver. They go up the track, and Greg Lee's trying to take advantage. He's trying to close in. Comes to 11 laps to go this time by Racer in the 5. Will grab 2nd down the front stretch. But now he has his sights down the 9-3 Land Fenway, who has pulled away to a pretty good sized lead as they now battle for 3rd. Here comes Greg Lee in the 9-9 on the 77 Jonathan Beeford. Lee trying to break into the top 3. Danny Bright trying to get up here and battle Jonathan Beeford to get to 4th. The damage on the 77 might be taking a toll, but I don't know how badly the damage would be taking a toll on a track so short and so slow as a dirt track. Trey Rainey's gotten 6 back as Jennifer Beeford's falling. She'll fall to 8th now as Riley Spirit grabs 7th. Look at this battle for 2nd now. Greg Lee. That truck looks pretty sporty, but he only has 9 laps to get by Racer and then have a shot at the 9-3 of Landon Fenway. Lee through 1 and 2. He's going to get by the 5 of Racer. Coming to see 8 laps to go this time. He's pulled away from the battle for 3rd. He has a shot if he keeps running the laps he's been running. It's going to be close. I don't know if he's going to be able to get there in time. 8 laps to go. Sir gets to the wall pretty hard. Drops back. John Beaver will clear for 3rd. Sir kicked back to 4th. Danny Bright still 5th. Sir with the crossover for 3rd. Almost bumps the 77 of Buford as Land Fenway's gotten out of there. He's come now to see 7 laps to go. He has a pretty good sized lead over the 9-9 of Greg Lee. As long as he doesn't fence it, he has this race in hand. 7 laps to go at Eldora in the Goodyear Mudbash. Trying to win a dirt race here in the Pennzoil Truck Series. The only dirt race of the season in any of the top 3 series. So these drivers trying to make the best out of it as they now come and see 6 laps of racing to go. Fenway with a lead over Greg Lee. Lap times. Lee ran an 18.407. Land Fenway a lot faster with an 18.272. But he has 5 laps left. No lap trucks really ahead. Gustavo Rocha is about just entering turn 1 now, and the others just exiting turn 4. So I think they should be good with lap trucks. Look at the 84. Michael Kento is up there balanced at the top 10. Now he's back here in 29th. So obviously something went wrong on that truck. Come see now 4 laps to go. If the yellow comes out, the race is over. Fenway just trying to nurse it around these final 4 laps to get back to victory lane. 4 laps left in the Goodyear Mudbash. Greg Lee nowhere near him. The battle for 3rd. Danny Bright has been on a charge this race. Look at him. He's going to grab 3rd easily from Jonathan Beaver. Move his way into the top 3. Rise Brady to your pulse here trying to fight back. He's going for 6th on Racer. Michael Ferris, your points leader, is 8th as Alex Stewart in the 17. Currently runs in the 21st position. Not where he wants to be. In fact, he's 20th now. So these drivers back here not having the race they were wanting. It's the battle for 29th is pretty intense. You don't want to be last. And Michael Canto and Gustavo Rocha have shown that they've been trading this position, bumping each other the past few laps. 2 laps to go for Land Fenway and the 93. See the distance back there to Greg Lee? Pretty great. As long as nothing happens to that 93, he has this race in the bag. Coming to see the white flag this time. Fenway out in front and dominating. Here at Eldora for the Goodyear Mudbash. Off of 4 he comes. White flag is out. 1 lap to go at Eldora. Not much time left. And Landon Fenway has just possibly sealed it right here. Greg Lee nowhere near him. Fenway has been increasing the gap. As they go through 3 and 4. Landon Fenway pulls away at the end. He'll come off of 4. He'll win in the dirt. Fenway wins the Goodyear Mudbash. Greg Lee's going to end up second. Danny Bright third. Buford Ferris gets up to the top 5 there at the end to extend his points lead. What a great race there by Michael Ferris. One even better one by Landon Fenway in the 9-3, who dominated the second half of this race. Got up there in front and never looked back. He wins the Goodyear Mudbash at Eldora. Let's now go check the finishing results. Here are the finishing results from the Goodyear Mudbash at Eldora. There are no caution flags and 2 lead changes among 3 different drivers as Landon Fenway leads 14 of the 30 laps, the most to get to victory lane. Greg Lee ends up second, Danny Bright third, John Buford led 11 laps. The damage though probably hurt that truck, the handling. He ends up fourth, and Michael Ferris, your points leader, in fifth, and he'll extend that points lead. Trey Raines sixth, your pole leader, Riley Spraytooth led the first 5 laps. He ends up 7th. Jennifer Buford in 8th after starting last, not bad there. Griffin Lynn 9th, and Ray Sir rounds out the top 10. So there's your top 20. How about Bubba Sir? Ended up 11th, so the Sir is 10th and 11th. The rest of the field pretty calm there. No real shockers. Alex Stewart does gain a few positions there in the last few laps to get up to 19th and kind of minimize the amount of points that Ferris did gain on, but still a lot of points that Ferris gained. Remember, only 30 trucks in this race. 6 of them did not get points, so this could definitely hurt their chase chances as well if they're just on the bubble or need a win or something like that. Now let's go look at those point standings. 16 races down. Here are the point standings. Michael Ferris in the 23 with that points lead. He has by 57 points over Alex Stewart, who was second. Griffin Lynn up to third. Landon Fenway with his second win of the season up to fourth. And Greg Lee fifth. He's had a very consistent season, but needs a win to get into the chase. Code Luigi is sixth. Bubba Sir is seventh. They're tied. Trey Raines eighth. Danny Bright is ninth. And Luke Green rounds out the top 10. His 3 wins still has only 3 top 10s. So there's your top 20. The highest driver right now that has not started a race, or has not started every race, is Jeff Moses, who missed, along with Jonathan Raines. They're both in the top 20, 18th and 19th, or 18th and 20th, and this really hurts Raines. As you see right now in the top 20, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 winners. So those are 9 of the 10 chase spots right there. Jonathan Raines, with missing this race, falls down positions and points, and is on the bubble. Cynthia Bright right now is the 10th position. Anything can change. Jonathan Buford, Jennifer Buford still with wins down there, and if anyone up here wins, they could definitely move in as well. So the next race, we move from the dirt back to the pavement. It'll be at Chicagoland for the Xfinity 200. See you guys then.